All right, we're going to play a game of Trick or Treat. Tomorrow is Halloween. I'll be on the porch handing out produce and cupcakes to the kids. Children love fresh produce. And you go ahead and do Kit Kat. I'm worried about a kid's teeth in America. I am a part of the America that doesn't want rotten teeth. So there's, lettuce wraps is another gem of an idea. So we're going to play Trick or Treat. We all know Green Bay's good. We all know New England's good. We all know San Francisco's good. But a lot of these teams, there's still like 22 teams, 24 teams in the playoff race. We don't know. It's time for Trick or Treat. Are they real or fake? Joy, here we go.
All right. The Buffalo Bills, trick or treat?
They're a trick. Okay, they're 24th in scoring. They have not beaten a football team over 500. So think about that. Their wins are over the Jets, the Giants, the Bengals, the Titans, and the Dolphins. I think they're incredibly well coached. Super low ceiling at quarterback. The Bills are a trick.
How about the Baltimore Ravens?
They are a treat. I get a world-class head coach. Can we start now acknowledging John Harbaugh, 10-6 in the playoffs, Super Bowl, beat Belichick twice in Foxborough, has made Lamar Jackson now a first-place quarterback. This is a team that has an identity, number one in rushing. They went out and got Marcus Peters. They tried to get Jamal Adams. They're all in. A smart team that does several things well. They're a treat.
In the AFC North, my Pittsburgh Steelers, trick or treat?
They are a trick. I like some of their defensive personnel, but they're 28th in scoring. Come on, stop trying to convince me Mason Rudolph's the real deal. 2 of their 3 wins are against winless teams, Dolphins and the Bengals, and they're both tanking. So 2 of their 3 wins are against 2 tanking teams in the NFL.
In that same division, Cleveland Browns, trick or treat?
I think they're a trick. They're last in turnovers, so they have the most turnovers, the most penalties, the most penalty yards. And here's something disturbing. Despite all these playmakers and despite Nick Chubb, they are 29th in third down offense. That means they're terrible situationally. Penalties, turnovers, penalty yards, bad on third down. They're a trick.
How about the Indianapolis Colts, trick or treat?
There's a lot of things I like about them, but I think they're a trick. All their wins are by 7 points or fewer. This is a team that has real limitations. I know it's fashionable to say they don't miss Andrew Luck. Yes, they do. They're 22nd in pass offense, 18 in total offense, and that's with one of the top 3 offensive lines in the NFL. Jacoby Brissett is a starter, but he's a low-end starter. He's more Dak than Andrew Luck. They're a trick.
Houston Texans.
They're a treat. Again, they do several things well. They're exceptional at quarterback, at wide receiver. They now have a running game. They have a running back and a receiving running back. When their offensive line is healthy, they've won every single game. Sacks are coming down. They will miss J.J. Watt, but they're 4th in total offense and 4th in third down offense, meaning they're good when it matters.
How about the Raiders?
Raiders are a trick. Bad defense. They can't defend the pass. The Raiders have 2 big problems. They're not good in the secondary, and they have no pass rush. So if you're playing in the AFC with your Bradys and your Deshaun's and your Mahomes and some of these clever playmakers and passers, they just can't defend the pass, and they don't have a pass rusher to speed up the delivery of the football. So the bottom line is they've lost all the good quarterbacks they played this year. Mahomes, Cousin, Rodgers, Watson, they can't beat them.
The Dallas Cowboys?
They're a treat. Never forget this. For all the limitations on Dak, and I think his ceiling is lower, he's been very good late in seasons. Dak is 19-7 in November and December. They're also 2nd in third down defense. So Dak has limitations, but they get your offense off the field.
All right, you can't quit them. The Philadelphia Eagles, trick or treat?
Treat. 5 of their next 7. 5 of their next 7. Look at those games. At home, including the next 3, their schedule works in their favor. They're getting healthier. I think they found their identity against Buffalo. Run the football, play action to their tight ends. I like their coach and their quarterback. I love their structure, and their schedule now gets much more favorable. They're a treat.
The Minnesota Vikings, you like that?
No, I don't like that. They're a trick. 1-6 against playoff teams. Listen, you can't. Mike Zimmer's a conservative coach. Kirk Cousins has a bad half. He'll go uber conservative. They also have the most penalty yards, so they often beat themselves. Vikings are a trick.
The Detroit Lions.
They're a trick. So Matt Patricia is a very good defensive coach. With that, they're last in pass defense. Their defense has fallen apart. They were lucky to beat the New York Giants last week. They got a lead on the Giants, and there were times they were struggling to get them off the field. When you have a defensive coach and are still atrocious against the pass, that means your personnel's an issue.
I can guess this one, but the Chicago Bears?
Total trick. Matt Nagy, brilliant coach, have nice backs and receivers. Defensive personnel is outstanding, but they're 29th in total offense. Trubisky has 0 touchdown passes in 4 of his 6 games this year.
How about the Seattle Seahawks?
They have another problem. They have Bobby Wagner and Russell Wilson and a bunch of guys. Pete Carroll's a great coach. Defensively, they don't get sacks, and they can't get you off the field. That's with Pete Carroll's schemes. Seattle doesn't have the defensive personnel to win big games in the NFC with all those great quarterbacks.
So they're a trick. The Los Angeles Rams.
Schedule gets easier at home. Best receiving core. They're a treat. Now, they are one of these teams. They are finding their identity here between Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and Brandon Reynolds and Josh Reynolds and Brandon Cooks. They have 4 legitimate receivers, 8th in total offense. Schedule gets easier. Offensive line's getting healthier. Watch the Rams. They are a treat, and they're an ascending treat. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.